You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, this is going to be a follow-up video to a video I believe I shot last month about US swimming champion Jamie Cail, who actually died in the Virgin Islands. And it seemed like at the time that was a case of another person dying suddenly. However, guys, I'm not so sure now if that is the case based off what we just read today here in this article here, which we're going to go over. This seems to be something much bigger here. I believe this story here probably changes everything. Now, at the time, they just found her, I believe, on the floor in a hotel or a home, something like that. I don't remember exactly. And she was pronounced dead. I believe she was like 42 years old. But now, guys, an autopsy has been completed. But however, the Virgin Island officials are refusing to actually release the details about the autopsy. Now, watch this video to the end because this may actually make you think something else happened. And I believe that something else happened, and it probably actually concerns, and I can't prove this, so just take this with a grain of salt. It probably involves her boyfriend. Yeah, this is disturbing, guys, but look here. Virgin Island officials mum on U.S. swim champ autopsy results as spring break vacations begin. So let's go ahead and read this here. U.S. Virgin Island officials have declined to release the autopsy results of former American swimming champ Jamie Cail, 42, who was found dead 3 weeks ago on St. John. A Virgin Islands Department of Justice spokeswoman confirmed last week that the autopsy had been completed, but declined to comment, citing an investigation underway. On Monday, she told Fox News Digital she still could not comment on Cail's cause and manner of death or whether authorities found evidence of foul play. Now, something is leading me to believe that foul play was definitely involved here. The lack of updates coincides with the start of spring break vacation season and has island residents concerned. Discussions have been cropping up in island Facebook groups regarding oversight of the island's police force, which in the past has been accused of failing to properly investigate cases. Now, I don't know much about the Virgin Islands. I think I've been there one time when I was in the Navy. But anyway, the island's commissioner of tourism did not respond to multiple requests for comment. But the U.S. territory, which advertises the fact that no passports are required for American visitors, has been a dangerous place for them. According to police, Cail's boyfriend, now check this out, told them he found her unconscious and drove her to a clinic where staff could not revive her. As Fox News Digital has reported, sources in St. John have identified Cail's boyfriend as Kamal Sitzpat Thomas, a 34-year-old convicted killer. Yeah, this man has a criminal record for murder, but it gets a little worse, guys, so stick with me here on this. Thomas served time in a Florida prison for his role in a deadly 2007 gang assault on a Pennsylvania man outside a bar on the island of St. John. Thomas was part of a group that chased down 21-year-old Jamie Cail after a bar fight and beat and stabbed him to death in the street. It took years of efforts for Cail's family to secure a conviction, and Thomas pursued at least 2 successful appeals and had the top charge of first-degree murder dismissed along the way. The family hired private investigators and gathered evidence on their own. Now, here's another thing. That's one incident right here. His girlfriend is dead, but he has ties to another death as well. Thomas has a link to another American death as well. One of Thomas's accomplices in Cochrana's death was shot in a drive-by shooting in 2006, according to the St. Thomas Source, a local news site. In the car was Michael Blash, who court records show was later convicted of the stabbing death of Jimmy Mafinti, a New Jersey man killed during a home invasion robbery while staying at a guest home on a luxury St. John property. While police have not publicly confirmed Cail's boyfriend's identity, they say he told investigators he found her on the floor after coming home from a bar around midnight to check on her. He and another unnamed person transported Cail to a clinic in a private vehicle where staff could not revive her. Police announced a criminal investigation into her death last month, but have not released no additional information. Wow. And she was a 1997 Pan Pacific champion in the 800 free relay right there. Wow. She also won silver at the World Swimming Cup in Brazil the following year and still holds several records in the 15 to 16 age group at the Bowles School in Jacksonville, Florida. So, man, I mean, what do you guys think of this? It seems like wherever her boyfriend actually appears, he's connected to some type of death. Yeah, this is something that one day we may look back and watch it on the ID channel, Investigative Discovery. Just maybe. I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm not making any accusations at all. But something smells very, very fishy here. That they found her on the floor, and it just so happens to be her convicted killer boyfriend who actually found her on the floor. They take her to the hospital, and they can't revive her. Yeah, I got a lot of questions, guys. I have a lot of questions about this. I mean, did she even know about her boyfriend's criminal background? I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. But this definitely is eye-opening right here, guys, that she's found dead. They have the autopsy results. And I believe clearly they believe that foul play is actually involved. And they're probably looking at some people associated with her, if you know what I mean, to find out, hey, where were you on this particular night? What did you do? Because it seems like there's a little bit of fire here. Because there definitely seems to be some smoke in this whole situation. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.